What's up guys, this is Xbox Customs. Today we're going to be showing you how to reassemble an Xbox 360 controller.
So this is the one we disassembled in the last video. We'll put a link.
Here is the mess.
About up the top.
The messy parts of our stuff.
The spring which will go on the trigger, which I don't know what one.
Started.
So first we're going to get out circuit board.
So get the circuit board. First we're going to start with the hardest part of all. This is reattaching the triggers,
which is epically hard.
So this, I didn't find the trigger.
Remember, you want a parent to help.
Okay. So first you want to find which side is the left side, which LT will be on.
Right. So that would be the right, because would actually be in the left.
So basically, if you recognise the controller, you have the mic bit at the bottom. Basically, you want to face it towards yourself, so that you have the springs. So you've got LS and RS. So you have the springs for the battery pack at the bottom, and the mic hole there. So it's like that. And then you'll notice this is your left stick,
which is on this
there. This is your left stick. This is your right stick. So therefore LT will be up here above the left stick, which is there. So we're gonna we're basically gonna flip it. So it's on the left. So we're gonna flip it and it'll be on the right then. Now we're gonna go ahead and grab LT.
So
basically
we're gonna need some tweezers for this after.
At the edge you're gonna make the LT letters face you basically. And what you're gonna do is that hole right there, you can basically want to stick that little stick over it. So basically tilt it to the side a bit, stick it on, turn it up the right way, and on it goes. Oh crap.
Don't forget guys, you need to attach this string.
Hold on a sec, I've done it the wrong way. You're going to want to make LT face away from you. Sorry about the mistake. I do this all the time.
You're like
stupid.
Our first attempt of disassemble.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Stupid. Alright.
Like our first attempt of disassemble.
Alright, so basically make LT face away from you. So you've got the little hole there like that.
So facing this way.
And then you want to get the bottom of it, this part here. Basically make that hole go over the trigger. So to the side a bit and on it goes. Okay, then you're going to want to stick the spring in,
which we've got right here.
So basically attach it to this little welded bit. It's like a four-sided shape thing. And then you're going to want to stick it inside the trigger on the other bit inside. So like that, I think. Nope, not like that. Hold on, I need to have a look at the light. Basically stick it on and poke this over. I can see your head. And put it on it. And then, once you've got the spring on, don't let it go back the other way because it will fall back. So basically pull this big part away and then put it to the right and that will clip over. So now you have a working trigger like that. Now you're going to want to reattach this bit,
which we'll be using these tweezers,
special tweezers. We'll have a link to where you can buy a pair of tweezers. I know it sounds a bit stupid, but even some people don't know how to browse the web. It's basically I ain't going to use the tweezers for this. You're going to use the tweezers to pull this thingy-majiggy up, and then you're going to move this, so move the trigger towards you, and then move that thing up. Hold on a second. I'm just going to grab this with my hand, because it'll be a lot easier.
Remember kids, parental guidance.
Okay. I can't believe I'm even having a hard time doing this. Okay, so basically drag one way, the other way, and boom, it doesn't work.
Yep.
You just basically have to separate them, and there you go. You have a working trigger. Your first working trigger. Okay. Now,
film is
you
about
want to-
5 minutes and 20 seconds at the moment.
Camera, can you be quiet? Now we're going to want to attach the second trigger.
Which we'll pause that and do it.
No, we won't. Actually, yeah, we will. BRB, guys. Okay, so now once you've attached your second trigger, you should have 2 working triggers.
So now
To check that these are working, if you push it down and this white thing moves, then they're successful.
So now we're gonna
put the thumbsticks back on.
So
It's basically line up the middle and then push them on. And they have to be a certain way around. If they don't go on one way, you have to twist them around a bit. And then when they snap on,
yep.
so now you have some of them. Okay, next you're going to want to reattach your rumble packs. Now if you look at them, there should be a difference between these bottom bits. They're different in size. So you're going to want to attach the big one to the right with the wires on the left, basically. They're only going one way, so you can't make a mistake and blow the thing up like. Okay, so that's one done.
I'll get the other one in.
I won't. And that is 2 done. They should click in like really easy. Okay, now we're going to reattach the buttons. So part of that, we're going to reattach the D-pad at the moment. That's what I fancy doing.
I'll reattach.
So basically, we've got the right bit. Yeah, we have. Okay, so this bit here,
Can we
you're going to want to.
reattach these while they're doing?
It goes in at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So basically, just stick it in. That'll go in there, and then you're going to hold that in, flip it over, and you got the little clippy things. So you're going to line them up where they should be. And you have one of these. Okay, so now you've got that in, you're going to take your 2 silver screws. And basically, what I like to do
Is we'll just move our light.
I can't see a thing. Basically, just drop them into the holes. The other one. Okay.
So once they're in, you want to get your Torx T8 screwdriver.
No. You're going to take your small Phillips head bit.
The screwdriver is the
Stick
Torx
it in.
T8.
And basically, I can't drop it in. You just want to do them up. Nice and tight.
So they don't fall out.
Oops. You may have to shake it around a bit to get them in the right hole.
Yep.
But it's all worth it in the end.
Oh yeah, you see this doesn't have its black thing, which is this.
Cameron, we'll get onto that later. Don't skip ahead. Okay. Now I can't even get these stupid things in.
Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't paint this. We didn't. So we
I
just
think they can tell that. Stop saying random things, Cameron. Sorry about the long wait. How long is this video? 9 minutes.
well, we've only got about
Okay guys, we're gonna have to stop the video here in a sec. We're gonna have to do a second part. Okay. Now that's done. You should have a wobbly D-pad, but that don't matter when the pads go on.
So which still go
Speaking
on
of that, we'll
Wait.
put the pad on
Wait.
with the black bits facing up and make sure it's all aligned.
Oh yeah, you might as well want to put these in, so they only go in one way.
Also, Cameron, get off, you're flipping annoying me.
Don't call me Cameron.
What's your name? What else am I supposed to call you?
Me.
Okay, now you're going to want to drop your buttons in.
Which I'll be helping.
So they only go in one way, you just have to twist them around. And boom, they drop in.
So I'll do X. So
X is there. Y. Basically drop in. Where's everyone? B. And drop them in. And they only go in one way. Let me do this one.
yeah. So now what we might as well want to
Okay.
get this
You want
in
to
there.
get your guide buttons. Hold on, I've got to show this part. Basically, you're gonna want these little like black weird bits on it, and again, this only goes in one way. But what I prefer to do is stick this bit in, get that in the right place. That's in the right place, and now we can drop this in. Oh, is that in? Nope, it's not. Oh my god, I hate doing that. Just...
They're going at 4 o'clock.
Alright, so you should have a guide button underneath
12
them.
o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Drop that in.
So get A. I'll get A in. Just I can't see.
Y
I'll get A in.
and A. Okay, then we want your start and back
Which
buttons.
I've got the back. Wait, you did back? Is that start?
Let's start.
Back.
That should be in now. Let me just have a look. No, it's not in. I went completely the wrong way round. If you line it up. Cameron, stop shaking the table.
Sorry.
Okay, basically... Just stick it in. It only goes in one way. Let me do this.
So next we want to
Okay.
Next we want to attach the base.
We're going to go ahead and stop the video here because it's 13 minutes already. We're going to go ahead and create part 2, so see you guys later.